Good evening.
That was a quick peek.
Yeah, we're showing new cards today from the brand new online exclusives. So that are going to be available. So it's really fun. So glad to have you guys with us. Jane says she looks forward to Monday evenings. We so appreciate that. So it's so good to have you guys here. And we're going to just jump in and get started. Okay, so I believe these are all, we've been gone. We had a delightful weekend in northern Minnesota. And then we come back and try to catch up on life. So, it's all good. But this first stamp set, I'm going to line these up in a row and then we'll look at them individually. I just think this is just really lovely. And this is, I'm here for you if you need me. And here it's embossed. So just, this is on white. And then Secret C embossed. And this is stamped on white. Isn't it cool to just see the differences? I just think it's really fun that they're the same and those are totally different looks.
And so is that.
And then this is a totally different look with the take care and a stamped image there and the butterfly. So
so is this built around this?
Yeah, this framing, which is just really elegant. And see this frame too, these all just match. So this says 1, 2, 3 layers, or is that a separate layer? I don't know what that. Yeah, no, I think that's one layer. And then this popped up, and there's all these other little details. So it's just really cute. I haven't played with this. I have this sitting in the other room, but I haven't played with it. So I'm not sure what's all in it. Thanks for asking about our granddaughter, Emerson. She is doing well. Thank you. So things are good. So let's look at who did these. And I think this is elegant. You can see it's embossed white. And other than that, it's a pretty, embossing is what I mean on this part too, but it's a pretty, lots of white space. It's just really an elegant card. And the ribbon down here, this is Lisa Schultz.
So do they get a sense of that embossing?
You can kind of see it in this, it's just very elegant. And then this with all the layers, this is just another great layout with this is Sarah McClellan. And this is the fold on your card. And to see how this is just scored, pop back. So it opens this way. So it's like a really, really easy little fun fold, but it's just fun. And then it stands up a little differently like that, which is cool. And then this kind of Study in Browns, pecan and crumb cake and espresso. I think it's a little bit of everything here. And notice how this, this is the wood grain paper. I believe I got that, but I haven't used it. That's what I'm thinking it is. That's really cool. I love the neutral colors. And again, this could be a great when people feel like they're just stuck on something that's either more of a masculine card or more of a professional card colors. Okay, but that's really lovely. And this has lost its name. So whoever made this card, a thank you to them.
And since we're talking about neutral colors, one of the things that we noticed during the winter is how monochromatic everything is outside.
Yeah, but it's still lovely.
It is, yeah.
It is so lovely, but it is different. And then the burst of colors in the spring, it's very fun. So speaking of bursts of colors, let's look at these cute little dogs and cats. Okay, look at this. I think these are just stinking cute. So doesn't embossing on the back like this in the background just make a big difference? So this is, and look how adorable. Got the little paw prints down there. Love that inside. I mean, what a way to dress up a card. This is Lynn Feldkamp. And that is just adorable. And then look at, here are the cats. So we're looking at bright colors and how springy does this look? And with the little pink butterflies. And this is the arch die. Isn't that, I think that's really cool having a strip and the arch die with the words over it. I just love that too. Oh, and she's got the little prints going that way. And this is Janine Pullman, had a little problem opening it. Wasn't supposed to come that way. It got stuck on the envelope.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm not blaming you. I think I'm blaming myself.
Oh, because
pulling it out of the plastic, it got
stuck.
stuck. Yeah. No, these aren't ones that no, you're off the hook, Tim. I will take full credit. But I just think, and we want to notice this is stamped right on the white paper. This is, because you get the die cuts, with the dies. So do you see this is die cut out? And then it's put on a pattern paper, but it's a very subtle pattern. So they're both just beautiful. I just think what really fun. They are just absolutely cute. And then we have one more of those. And this is showing the dies. So these little white puppies around looking at the dies. And like just to brighten your day. And then we have this. And this is Nancy Olson.
Okay.
Next.
Didn't Nancy Olson do a coffee commercial at one time?
I don't know. I think that's a common enough name. I'm sure there would be somebody. Yeah, those dogs and cats are adorable. Now for your sports people with soccer, soccer season is fun. This is look at your biggest fan who wouldn't like to get a card like that. So, and you can do the team colors. So that's really fun. And this is just the paper and then the stamp. Oh, and on the inside, number 1. Oh, that's really fun. This is Tina Sanchez.
Okay, just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Were they all number 1, but just one was highlighted? Well, they were all faded away.
They're just faded away. So see, you can put the number 1, but I'm your biggest fan, and then, you're number 1 or whatever. So that's just pretty cute. And then here's another, just showing all the paper match day. So here we have the soccer ball, and the 3 pieces, your biggest fan. This is Sandy Carlson. And one more here with that fan looking out. So you get a real sense of all the different patterns. They're really quite busy patterns.
I really like the color of the
but isn't that
black
fun?
And white. No.
And then look at the netting, the goalie netting. I just think look what you can do and make all these different cards from that. We love having you tuning in from Canada and all around the world. And Connie says her mother is getting birthday cards for her 90th. She's thanking Back Porch Stampers for doing that. We have a challenge over in the Back Porch Stampers each week, something to tie in with what we're doing on Thursday. When people post cards, then somebody gets a little drawing. And then we have other things going on, like card requests and things like that. So make sure you come join us if you haven't already. And then we have the All Good Cards Club. And I was just going to mention tomorrow, we do something in there every week. 1 week a month, we have a bigger event. We have like a little classes all day. Tomorrow is a stamp and chat. And I think those are fun because it's a chance to get to know people, and you can bring your stamping or just your coffee or your knitting or anything else. But it's just fun conversations when you have something in common. And what we have in common is that we all craft. You have another question here?
Is this the Stampin' Up thing?
Yeah.
I would like to ask the designer if that's supposed to be a person's face.
Oh, it looks like a ghost or a panic.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like one of those. No, I'm sure it's not, but you could turn it into a Halloween card out of the soccer paper.
But it really does. It's got a mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that kind of stuff.
This is my favorite new paper. This is stunning, stunning paper. And look at this gorgeous card opening like that. Yep. This is Karen Braxton.
That is pretty cool.
And I love how this is popped up. This is on the background, and it's just really lovely.
Since we have this opportunity
to
mail it, you just fold it over so the stuff sticking up.
But this also shows this is, folded. That other card we saw was folded back just a little. This is folded back in half. So I typically call that a Z fold. So now it's going to stand like that. So, I love looking at how cards relate to each other. And here's another one with this beautiful paper. And this is Desiree Crum. And this is from the same. Do you see how this is cut out from here? I love that, because I love to fussy cut. And then these pretty little branches, and You're on My mind. I just think, again, what a beautiful card. And this is lost. Oh, no, Desiree Crum. I already said that name. Okay, that's really good. And then we have 2 more with this paper to just show. So here's some other parts. Now, this is the same paper right there. And then this is other paper behind from the pack. And there's little bits of foiling on here. Oh, and going back to the design that we were talking about at the beginning, here's another. When we're looking at these, do you see how this is from that too on the stamp? So very happy from you. Oh, it's so fun. Now you can just mix and match everything. But I love this. What a beautiful card. And this is Sandy Carlson.
And if we do the music thing again, I could use this because when I woke up this morning, you were on my mind.
That's right. That's right. You're on my mind. Perfect. We will have to do something like that again. Oh, and notice this. Oh, this is so fun. I just love this card. Actually was folded in half and then folded back. So we're going to put all these together. Do you see this card is the same as this, except it's sealed down. So it opens like this. This is left open. So it opens like this. And that's very similar, to this with a wide, but isn't that fun? So same layout, but it just gives you a different effect when you do that.
But you can stand this one up too, can't you?
Oh yeah. You'll stand it this way.
Yeah.
But I just love that it's the same thing. And so your cards don't have to all look alike, because look at all these things you can do with them. Okay. This one is Kathy Miller. And I love this too on the branches. This is my favorite paper out of the set. And I think it's everybody else's favorite paper too. So far, I've been seeing a lot of these, which is pretty fun. Okay.
Is this the same paper?
Yep. That's all from the same paper pack. So next, do you want to open this one? I think this is really fun.
Since it's a masculine card, I'll say yes.
No, I'm just going to see, as you know, someone doesn't make a lot of cards. Isn't that a fun latch?
It is. That's a big latch.
It's really fun. And I love this. I love this setting. This beautiful scenery. And then it's got the words inside as you grieve. What a wonderful sympathy card. May your memories comfort you, your faith strengthen you, and may hope heal your heart. But for someone who has loved the outdoors, I just think, in a memory thing that is just really cool. And it's just a very fun latch card like that. Oh, and speaking of latch cards, so notice this difference. This one goes over the complete front. And this is a whole, not latch closes, but a fold over. Like a double fold. And you see, that's what this does too. But this time this is cut in half and the fold goes over. But you see, they're really the same kind of fold. And I just think, isn't that fun? And this has just a little hello. And again, some beautiful paper.
And 1 bling and 5 blings. Very cool.
And then this is from this. This is another paper pack, and it has all these different colors in it. So you can see this is the same as this, and then they're variegated tones, kind of like that in there. And then other pieces have this, and I think this is really cool with 3 things and the thank you in the middle. Oh, did I say who this was? Tracy Filter.
And this one opens.
And this one is Brenda Springer.
And it opens. This one goes over.
This one goes like that.
Yep.
Oh, and I love their little added 3 details on the bottom. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks you guys for sharing. That is just the wonderful. That is the best thing you can do. This is adorable. I love this little space guy, and you're out of this world. Look at this.
Ooh.
That is so cute. Oh my goodness. And it's a little pop-up card like that. Ooh, we have to do a pop-up card, but I'll just save that. Oh, I think that is so cute. And this is Amy Rich. It is a darling card. You're out of the, who wouldn't love to get a card like that? I think that is very fun. I go through these afterwards and I pull out ones that we're going to do to save for patterns. So I have my pattern box, that we take apart. This is really fun too. This is Carol Rosengren. This is the one with the camera. And I love what she did here. Looking good and a little summer thing and a little heart. Look at these colors.
She put a heart right in the lens.
And it looks so springy to me. I just think that's just really a fun card. And something like this, wouldn't this be fun in scrapbooking? A lot of these things are just perfect for that too. And I love this smile. And look at that cute. Oh, that fits too. Because, smile, say cheese. But I love that. And next, okay, we have this. And this stamp set has these cute umbrellas from the shore too. But I love how she's done the seashells here. A little happy birthday. And here we've got the waves. What a fun beach card. And then on the inside, Robin Rassett. Hope your day is perfect. Love how she did the inside too.
Very nice.
I think cards are just so fun to look at. Here we have one with a little race car, and this is Nancy Olson. And it's just quick and easy because it's just stamped on the smoky slate. And this is a welcome to the team. So it's kind of would be an idea of well, we can use it for stamping up if someone joined the team, but also I'm just thinking of, let's say you have some ministry thing that you're doing at church, so you have a team of people doing something and somebody joins. And I think that's really cool. But I'm trying to figure, it Okay, it does latch. It's a matchbook card. So I didn't even look at that. Welcome to the team. Ready, set, go. Oh, very fun.
So what do you mean? Does that bends it back?
Yeah, because see, then it tucks in like a matchbox.
Oh, I see that.
Oh, I love Amy's comment. She said she would never have thought to do the camera in pastels. I agree. And that's what's so fun about seeing ideas, because I love it in pastels. And I'd be doing it in black and white and then add pops of color, up here. I'd make these black. I'd make these colorful. So ordinary. Going out of the box with your color just makes something, you look twice. So that's very fun. Okay, then we have the wishing well. So we're going to show 2 of these side by side because, on Thursday, we're going to be doing some different ways of coloring, and we're going to be using the aspen tree. So it's more of a technique time. So just bring any open stamp. We're going to be using sponging. We're going to be using ink pads. So watercolor painters or a paintbrush, bring anything. We're going to do a bunch of different ways. I'm going to use one stamp set, but if you bring anything, bring something that has like some outlines. Sometimes you watch first and then see, but that's what we're going to be doing, because we're going to do several different ways. And I'm really excited about the cards because I just love the cards. But I was thinking about that because look at these different ways of coloring. I always love to notice this just has a little coloring right there. So here we have, that looks like a granite, or it looks like a, it looks like a little thing on, got the little flowers. It's your day. Make a wish. That is really sweet. And the cute inside. This is Kathy Chapman. And then this one, and this is stamped and cut out. This one is stamped right on crumb cake and then just parts of it colored. So here we have the browns, kind of like wood shingles. And down here, it's very grayish for the stones. So you just build your color right in. You don't have to fill in everything. And I just think that's really fun. Oh, and there's a bit of that same paper we've been talking about. And this is Kim Williams. Wishing you a magical day. Okay. These are great cards. And I have, actually, I'm showing half the cards I have of these online things this week, and we'll show the rest next week. And then, do you know, after next week, we head out the next day to go to convention. So it'll be all kinds of convention news. Okay. This is so fun. Look at the silver spoon, the jar of blueberry jam or whatever. This is on vellum. So you see it stamped underneath.
I hope that's green and not blue.
It is blue, but the vellum makes it look. See, it's really kind of that same blue, goodness. But vellum kind of changes the color. Yeah. But I love the silver spoon, the jar off the top.
Weren't you born with one of those in your mouth?
Right.
Right.
I don't make jam, but sometimes I've been gifted with homemade jam. Would this be a wonderful thank you card, and to say, oh my goodness, thank you for that homemade gift? Because my first thought was, oh yeah, if I made jams, this would be perfect to make with it. But this would be fun, even if you just find some. You don't have to do the homemade, but if you found some unusual kind of fun jam to give someone, I just think this whole jam set is just darling. But I think this is really sweet. And then you're the sweetest with a little mixed berry down here. This is Joyce Hellerman. So I have several with these big ones. We just have to look at this. And I thought, now how cool. So we have this kind of regular jar, and then we have this, which reminds us of all of, if you put like a cocoa mix inside and everything. So here we have blueberry jam again, but the paper is making the jam. So it's that kind of mixed blueberry. These are both so unique and special. I just love them. And this one, and she's opening it right here. You're the sweetest. So then this is attached on the big card. And this is, names are going. Creativity Cave. Okay. You all know the name, Lipstick Lady. I just can't think of that. But anyway, names have just gone out. Okay. But we're going to keep on going here.
It's catchy.
I know it's catchy, I think. But now look at this one. I put this in the middle. It's kind of similar. Now look at this. Now this was put on here and opens. Look how cute it is. And this is what I'm thinking. If you put something with a jam jar, but also if you're doing a birthday thing and, if you're doing it long distance, and I mean, even with a let's go out for coffee or a gift card for a lot of different places. I just think this is cute. You're the sweetest. Terry Gaines. No, it isn't. It's Judy McCauley. I have to read right. But I just love, and they all have different ways of kind of how they're doing the top. I just think they are so fun.
I have a question about these two. Are you saying that is different? Does it have the...
Do you see this? This is the same stamp.
Yeah. And so
is this.
If you looked underneath there, you'd see the same.
You'd see that. It's
Okay.
just covered with the jar. This is done on white. This is done on a darker
That's the
designer
same
series
size.
paper. It's the same. Yep, they're all the same.
That's so weird because I thought this.
And this is embossed on vellum. That's why it's so dark, and you can feel it's kind of
Hmm.
raised, and you see through it like you'd see through kind of a jar.
Yep.
You could also do this on window sheets, and that would really look like a glass jar. Then you just have to make sure you use stays on, but that would also work. And I thought, aren't they all fun ways to do? Dina Recount, thank you. I know I said that's so funny. I said, names. That's just. But then I wanted to show this card is done by Terry Gaines. And what do you notice there, Tim, about the little tablecloth?
That it's on a table.
Yeah, it's on a table, but where does the die come from? Look at the other cards.
Oh, right there.
Isn't that clever? So it's on a little round table. Here's your tablecloth, and it's this part. Yep. And now it's a tablecloth with jam jars. I just think, how fun is this? And these are also, to me, throwback cards because, most of us had a grandma or someone in our life who made kinds of things like this, or we did these kind of gifts. Terry Gaines.
So Terry, you're being creative and using a jar.
So I just thought these are just so cool. And
like
then we have this one, You're the Sweetest. And this is your 3 strips and just the assorted cards here. Dina Lenneman. And then my last card, which is also one of my favorites. We have just so many great cards tonight. Look at this. You're the Sweetest with the bear. We were using this bear. I guess last Thursday, I was making these with the bear. Look how adorable this is, hugging the jam.
Yes, because my honey thing.
That's right. You went and got your honey thing. And then look at all these little jams. Is that adorable? You're the Sweetest. And I wanted you to notice this background, just a little light blending, since we're going to be doing a little of that in the week. And this is Michelle Brannick. I think, are these fun cards? So I just love looking at cards, and it's just inspiration for all of us. So hopefully, and I always suggest if you see cards that you really like, you can do a screenshot, because I don't put up directions for these things, but a lot of these are easy to figure out, and the fun folds I set aside so we can do later. And we'd love to see what you do. This is just such a fun set. I guess that's it for tonight, but we appreciate you spending this time with us as always. And we'll see you on Thursday. We'll get creative together. Bye.
Good night.